Jo, da bin ich wieder. Irgendwie hat's geklappt. Naja, gut. Nicht lange drüber reden. Wir wollen wissen, wie wir hier die...
I think Largo's out of voodoo range.
Das heißt jetzt, ich muss irgendwie ihn wieder aus seinem Zimmer bekommen. Also wieder irgendwo hingehen, wieder zurück. Nochmal mit ihm quatschen. Ach, jetzt kann ich aber auch gar nicht mehr das Bild ausmachen, ne? Von dem. Doch, kann ich immer noch. Ha, großartig. Das war nur ein Test. Ich komme wieder. Versprochen. Ah, da bin ich wieder. Gut. Tschuh. Einzige, was jetzt gerade nicht so schön aussieht, ist, dass wenn ich euch dazu auffordere, ein Däumchen nach oben zu machen, weil das da über mir, das hat er irgendwie so komisch abgeschnitten dann, warum auch immer. Ich habe versucht, das Format nochmal ein bisschen anzupassen, aber ich habe es nicht wegbekommen. Ich konnte nur, naja, ist auch wurscht. Daran soll es jetzt mal nicht scheitern. Viel wichtiger ist sowieso das Abonnieren.
Every time I turn around, you're there. I ought to beat you up for coming in here.
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
Ich muss weg.
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. Why, I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make... Ow! Ow! Ow!
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate Lechuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that...
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
Dumm gelaufen, würde ich sagen.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Was kann ich
What can I
tun?
do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth? And where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Ja, mit Büchern zurückbringen hat das ja so, ne?
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth? This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook, young Lindy, the cabin boy, Mr. Rogers, the first mate, and Captain... Good heavens! Captain Marley! Wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the gangrene and honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Grog, heiße Würstchen. Das ist hängen geblieben. Ich glaube, ich habe Hunger. Also eigentlich klingt das für mich danach, mal am Strand nochmal nachzuhaken, weil da war doch gerade... Vielleicht irgendwie die Hütte da, dass da was drin ist. Moment mal. Ja, ja, klar, hier, die heißen Würstchen.
Rapscallion's Steam and Weenie Hut. Place
Ja.
order here.
Ja, mach auf.
This door appears to be locked.
Hat schon öfter funktioniert hier, ne?
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
He's back.
Toogie, we don't have any marshmallows.
Aber ein Schlüssel, oder?
Well, you guys can stop worrying about Largo. He's history.
Oh, really? He must have finally got that nasty letter I wrote.
You sure can write a mean letter, Fink.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
Okay, verdammt. Nochmal, einmal... Ich nehme mal einen Zettel. Und einen Stift. Und dann hören wir uns das nochmal an. Was in dem Buch steht.
Big Whoop. Unclaimed bonanza or myth? It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook. Young Lindy, the cabin boy. Mr. Rogers, the first mate. And Captain Marley. They buried their treasure along with plenty of booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the gangrene and honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Tja, gut. Das ist echt schwierig jetzt, ne? Irgendwie.
Looks closed.
Tja. Das wird ja nicht das Feuer sein von Gott weiß wann. Ah, Baumstamm, Baumstamm.
Nice.
Ja, komm. Ich würde sagen, wir gucken mal, ob man jetzt zufällig zu hier Captain Dread kann. Und jetzt das Schiff chartern. Das ist ja hier auch nichts mehr, ne? Wir haben die Voodoo Lady, wir haben die Stadt, die ist schon abgegrast. Gut, jetzt ist der Dingens weg. Vielleicht haben da einige Leute ein bisschen was anderes noch zu erzählen.
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, on?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Sag mal, Auge? Kannibalen? Ja, nee, das ist ja nicht, das kann ja nicht das Monokel sein hier.
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing
Ah,
necklace.
echt jetzt?
What can I do for ya?
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island, so I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm broke.
Aber ich bin... Ah, scheiße, ich brauch Geld. Ja, das macht's gerade nicht einfacher. Strand.
What do you think you're doing? I need all of them. Yeah?
Largo the Grand will never bother you again.
Yeah. I heard Marty stuck a bunch of pins in his underwear or something. Drove him right out of town.
No, it was me.
You? What were you doing with Largo's underwear?
Well, no, never mind. Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No. I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Na gut.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Na dann. Lassen wir ihn mal in Ruhe mit Buzzsaw Girl. Hey, Mr. Barkeeper.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo the Grand has left Scab Island for good.
Well. I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put them in all the drinks.
Gibt's jetzt Grog?
please.
Obwohl ich habe kein
I'll
Geld,
need
ne?
to see some ID for that.
Ja.
In that case, I'll take my business elsewhere.
Sorry, kid.
Ob das jetzt nochmal Sinn macht, in die Küche zu klettern? Ich glaube fast nicht. Wally!
Oh, shoot.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Hey, I did it! Largo the Grand left Scab.
That's great. I guess I can stop with the bricks through his window now. I bet my mom would help me find it.
Ja, das stimmt. Mütter haben solche Sachen früher immer sofort gefunden. Man hat sie gesucht. Kein bisschen Erfolg gehabt. Ja, und dann Mutter guckte und es war sofort da. Kennt ihr das? Schreibt's in die Kommentare.
What is it this time, Fly Brunch?
What?
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But... All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
Well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Erdophobie.
Erdophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Moment mal, kann das vielleicht sein, dass sie da oben waren, weil die Ratte hier unten war und das dann gemerkt haben, hey, das ist eigentlich ganz cool, können wir hier chillen und wenn ich jetzt die Ratte da oben freilasse...
I think they'd be mad at me for trapping their rat.
Ja, vielleicht hat er auch irgendwas in seinem Zimmer zurückgelassen. Das wäre auch noch eine Möglichkeit.
Only one guest.
Wir schließen einfach nochmal die Tür. Das hat schon öfter geklappt. Naja.
Messy, messy, messy.
Ich sehe auch nichts Neues hier. Kakerlake, warte mal. Können wir mal die Ratte freilassen hier bei den Resten.
That doesn't seem to work.
Ne?
That doesn't seem to work.
Ich brauche Geld.
It's a bit on the tattered side. It's empty. It's stuck open.
Klemmt. Dann reparieren wir das jetzt mit dem Messer.
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
Habe ich in der Folge schon irgendwas erreicht? In den 17 Minuten? Ja, okay, doch klar, wir haben mit dem Voodoo hier angefangen, aber das war ja eigentlich schon fast in der letzten Folge drin. Ja, komm, dann gehen wir jetzt auch nochmal durch das Fenster in die Küche.
Excuse me.
I said, leave me alone.
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
Genau, Pfadfinder sagen, benutze dein Messer nie mit einem Koch. Oder an einem Koch.
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
Okidoki. Okay, ich muss mir das, glaube ich, nochmal echt ganz in Ruhe anhören, was in dem Buch steht. Es muss doch irgendeinen Hinweis geben auf das, was jetzt als nächstes zu tun ist. Komm, wir machen es noch einmal.
Big whoop. Unclaimed bonanza or myth? It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook, young Lindy, the cabin boy, Mr. Rogers, the first mate, and Captain Marley. They buried their treasure along with plenty of booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Alles auf einer anderen Insel, ja. Stapeln im Feuer. Weiß nicht, vielleicht, wenn ich den hier das Buch zeige.
That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work.
Tja, nun. Ich bin mir auch gerade nicht so sicher, was hier überhaupt noch workt. Denn ich bin ein wenig gerade am Ende mit meinem Latein. Sumpf. Woods. Vielleicht. Was sehe ich hier irgendwie einen Ort? Ja, Moment, er starb. Und da war dieser eine... Ja. Die hier, ne? Warte, was steht da drauf?
Stan's Cozy Crypts, a place to spend eternity, not a fortune. Stan's Cozy Crypts, a place to spend eternity, not a fortune. The Ricketts, no trespassing. The Quagmires, no trespassing. The Grouts, no trespassing.
Wie hieß denn der jetzt nochmal?
Warning, quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green-tongue fever. It's locked shut with a big rusty lock. My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
Ich habe so ein bisschen das Gefühl, ich muss tatsächlich hier irgendwo nochmal was machen.
The grave of the unknown pirate. I can't dig that, Daddy. I can't dig that, Daddy. The grave of the unknown cabin boy. These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
Moment, was?
The grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach. The grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach.
Okay, das passt nicht zu seinem Tod.
The grave of the unknown pirate.
Unbekannte, ja gut, er war halt nicht mehr zu erkennen, ne? Er ist verbrannt.
The grave of the unknown cabin boy.
Das ist aber der Koch gewesen.
These spots reserved for our privileged future customers. These spots reserved for our privileged future customers. There once was a girl named Carrie who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried. No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter. Here lies daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood, Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs.
Ah, Mann. Es ist immer noch so gut, das Spiel, und es macht so viel Spaß. Aber ich weiß nicht. Da sind auch noch Grabsteine.
Stan's Casual Crosses, for graves that don't need to dress up. Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan. Here lies Nibbles the dog. He was a bad dog. We're glad he's dead. Stan's Casual Crosses, for graves that don't need to dress up. Here lie the Gordo brothers, too big for any ship. Let's hope the earth can hold them.
Okay, das sind Brüder.
The Grouts, no trespassing. It looks like it's been sealed shut.
Und da ist ein altes, rostiges Schloss und ich weiß nicht, wie ich es
Stan's Cozy
aufbekomme.
Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
Tja. Ich glaube, der Friedhof, der wird nochmal wichtiger hier. Aber ich komme gerade einfach nicht drauf. Ich hänge ein bisschen in der Luft. Deshalb, ich mache jetzt erstmal eine Pause. Genug Monkey Island für heute. Und ich denke, ich werde jetzt noch ein bisschen irgendwie wahrscheinlich Monster Attack oder sowas als krassen Kontrast aufnehmen. Auf jeden Fall möchte ich sagen, Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen. Schaltet beim nächsten Mal wieder ein. Ich freue mich sehr. Macht's gut. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.